Decorte, and I am a language teacher. That's what defines me. Today I work as a researcher and teacher educator at UC Louvain, where I'm conducting my own PhD research. During my studies and years of teaching, I was interested in practical problems that I met on the field as a teacher, and I always wanted to find solutions. And what I did was I did my research and I tried to find solutions in the scientific literature, and I tried to apply these solutions in my own practice. And today, as a researcher, I'm happy that I can now try and help other teachers do the same and try and find solutions to the problems that they meet. So I think I have these two perspectives, one which is language teaching and the other one which is research in language teaching. And that's what defines me. So as a researcher, I've collaborated on multiple projects. They all pertain to language teaching. I focused on metacognitive practices, pluralistic approaches, applications of cognitive linguistics, and more recently, applications of generative AI in language teaching. My own thesis project is about design-based research. It's a methodology that aims to help bridge the gap between research and practice with the collaboration of teachers and researchers. So how does it work? Well, first the teachers and the researchers meet, and the teachers list challenges and difficulties that they meet, and researchers then conduct a literature review and they try to find solutions in the literature to overcome those difficulties. Then the teachers try to implement the materials and the design, they test it, and we try to refine it, so there are multiple iterations. And at the end of the project, we produce theory on the design, and that informs other teachers who would like to apply the same design. Well, I think just like everybody else, I got interested in AI when it first came out last year. I mean, when ChatGPT first came out last year, and I tried to use it and have fun with it just like everybody else. And then I realized that this was a gold mine for teachers. I realized that it could be used to design materials, and we know that teachers don't have that much time. They always complain about not having time, which is legit, I find. I saw this as a way of saving time and giving them the opportunity to use this time for other things in teaching. So that's what got me interested in it, and I think that AI can elevate teaching and language teaching to a whole entire new level. Okay, so I think that we need to establish a series of principles. We know that some teachers are frustrated because their learners use AI and all the time to perform the tasks that they give them, and I understand that it's frustrating, but some reactions are, we should ban AI, we should not use it, it should be avoided. I think this is not the right way to solve it. I acknowledge that this is a problem, but I think that the right way to do it is to actually embrace AI and understand how it works, so that we're informed and we can make informed decisions on AI. So that would be the first principle. A second one is that we should avoid over-reliance on AI. So it's okay to use it, but we don't want to live in the world where teachers produce tasks with AI, then the tasks are performed by the learners with AI, and then the products are corrected with AI too. So a third principle is that all teachers should be educated about AI. So they should get training so that in turn they can train and educate their own learners to use AI properly and wisely. And I think that once you get this kind of knowledge about AI, you realize that first, AI is not going to replace you as a teacher. And I don't think that learners or anybody would like or teachers to be replaced by AI. And the second thing is that we can finally, I think that AI offers a new opportunity to focus on the process rather than the product. Because so far in language teaching, we want learners to produce texts, we want them to produce language in general, and that's why we're frustrated, because we see that they use AI and they don't do it themselves anymore. But rather what we could do is, instead of giving them just the task, is ask them, okay, how did you use AI to perform this task? And it's fine, and then you can have a discussion with the learners in the classroom, and you can discuss the ethical considerations about the use of AI. And that said, I do not think that this discussion is really something new. I think that we had the same discussion with the internet when it first came out, and when I was myself in secondary school, I had the same discussions with Wikipedia and how to use Wikipedia, and I think here it's the same. It's just that here the tool is so performant that it produces exactly what you want, or more or less what you want, and it's more difficult to trace back its use. So in a nutshell, what I want to say is that we should be the ones steering the ship, and we should not let AI take over.